What happened? Pardon me, I'm kind of zonked out a little bit. Alright, enough waiting around. Let's do this. He finds Zephyr near the keep, speaking to the menders she's gathered. She turns as you approach. Her face is severe. Captain Petrus, what happened? I told everyone to stop the killing. Oh, I already went through these. Whoopsies. We came to help. I could have helped by keeping everyone calm, but what's done is done. Petrus bristles at being scolded, but says nothing. Listen carefully. I devised a shield of light that holds back the darkness, but its reach is limited. By joining their efforts, the menders may be able to encircle all of Arboring. It will mean positioning them evenly across the walls, and if madmen are running wild in the streets, killing indiscriminately, I'll make sure that doesn't happen. How long can you keep this spell of light going? Assuming the plan works at all, I don't know. Perhaps if we rest in shifts. It depends on our food supplies and stopping the warp from slaughtering our menders. You told me you fought off Asunder. No small thing, but that'll be nothing compared to what's coming. And the other Valka, Juno and Avon, can they put an end to all this? We crossed paths. They continued into the darkness. If they're going where I think they're going, and if they actually make it, there is hope. There's menders towards the gates where the fighting's worst. The darkness is already drawing close, throwing soot into the air, pushing the fray to clear space for the menders to do their work. Men fight dredge. Men fight men. Fighting curls around you like wildfire until you're engulfed in it, despite your best efforts. One bare-chested, shrieking madman charges at you, but is crushed into the dirt by the heavy stone bludgeon of a nearby colossus. The stone guard stares at you, and something makes you think it might be the same one who shielded you from the spear earlier. Blooded men encircle you like vultures screeching shrill insults. Traitors! Raven starvers! The stone guard nods some kind of understanding. It seems to recognize you too. Alright, we had Bastion. Okay. Ubin, you are out. Comma, you are in. You got Bastion. I don't think we need to go back. Canary's good. We can level up Goodmunder. Can we level up Petrus? What's your break? 4? Nice. I like Shield Cleaver. Alright. And 6 total points. Let's confirm those, and let's give you some defense. Robust, yes. Dodge, yes. Divert, yes. Tighten straps, yes. +2 all talents for Bastion. Oop, nope. Alright, who else do we want? I do like Ubin. Let's do Ubin. If we can use Ubin, we might as well use Ubin. Let's summon some bears. Let's put in good old Mogre the Ogre. Let's promote you. Rank 10 Shield Master. Yeah. Good old Mogre. Yes. This looks like a good crew. A good little badass crew. Avengers must not fall. Right, so we need to basically, like, ultimate shield wall. Yep. Can I move the menders? I cannot. Come at me. Jeez, dude, you have a lot of armor. I'm playing this the way that I should play this. Overwatch level 3. Boof up with Ubin. And we can mend. Which means we can help with shame about that. You can beef up Ubin though, for sure. The shield cleaver. Can't let the menders fall. Got Ubin going next, you can definitely Tempest at least those two. He's not going to be able to move at all because this guy's in the way. Artery strike. Ooh, called it. Finish them off, Bastion. Mixed martial arts. Good job, Moger. Sorry about the wound, though. Get those menders up on the walls, Petra shouts to his guards. Keep everyone else away. The stun guard follows you like a lost puppy, scaring any straggling fighters away from the walls. Petra's guards escort rattled menders to the top, where they join with other menders, closing the gap. Zephyr vaults from the ground on a gust of air, soaring to meet them. The darkness touches the crackling walls, oozing over the edges. Wicked shapes titter and lurk on the other side, just beyond sight. Menders! Shouts Zephyr. Now! For the mighty grief that was ours and theirs. Came a long way. Nice. This scene must be very different, depending on a lot of factors. Like, Folka probably could have just died. Krumer definitely could have died earlier. Caravan fell silently in absolute darkness until he lost all sense of time and place. Before hallucination and madness set in, you felt Juno's touch pillow you into its sleep state and protect you from the worst of it. Now dim light finally reveals approaching ground like an island rising from a midnight sea. You touch the ground lightly, then heavily, and your stomach lurches. Your face still burns from the wound Bolver gave you. Walking feels like you've never done it before. "I made sick in my hat," announces Spar. "This is the inner earth," Juno tells everyone. "This is a cave." "This is a cave," grumbles Oli. "I'm not impressed." In the gloom, Juno looks absolutely ghostly, beckoning you to follow. Reserve judgment till we emerge. The Mender's light plays tricks with the crags. Shadows dance across sharp edges and distended cavities. "Oh hey," someone sighs, almost a bit apologetically. "I may have a problem." Ditch is sitting on the ground. He appears to be missing a leg, but at second glance it's been swallowed up by a deep, narrow hole. The floor is riddled with them, like coral reef. "Ow," he continues. "Ow, ow." But Ole claps a hand over his mouth. You all hear it nearby, scraping on stone, through stone. Oh boy. You'll throw weapons in the circle ditch. Ravens draw their weapons like an iron flower bloom. Juno raises a light inside the circle, and you all stare breathlessly out toward the void. It's a good thing, too. "Shields!" you shout, as creatures rumble out of the darkness. Alright. I like Alfred. She's cool. I like Kiwi. He's cool. I like Castaway. She's cool. I'm not so sure about Avon and Juno anymore, but we'll see. Let's put Oli in, because he's also good for this sort of thing. What are those? Sorry, didn't see the hole. Apologize by keeping it shut. I have a feeling if we touch any of those, yeah. Like that. That's not that encouraging. Was that only affect adjacent allies, not the ones slightly further away? Artery strike, nice. Yeah, I do not like whatever those are. Alfred over to Kiwi, because he is taking a beating. Case in point. Please don't attack Kiwi. Speaking of. Wow, you guys can get caught in theirs too. That must suck. I was about to heal. I am less than enthusiastic about that. That's Alpha. Thank you, Defy. He's already dead. Just doesn't know it yet. Or exploit. You may not. That is just gonna go directly onto Oli. But let's not. Even though Ditch is stuck in that hole. show you how a real slinger does it. Jesus, banner's all tattered. TV, no. Sour smell fills the air, acid vomited forth by the digging things. Warriors brag about the hard battles they fought, but no one will be bragging about this. I'm regretting this already, says Valgard, examining a limp tentacle. Courage, replies Juno. We'll see stranger things before we're done. That's not exactly an encouragement. This cave isn't only an entrance the Valkyrie use. Each of the towers in the north is a different entrance to the inner earth. The White Tower crouches in the distance, small against the vastness of the inner earth. I feel tired just thinking about the march to come. Jeez, Ivor, you are not looking so hot. That tower is our only goal now. That thing stands out like blood on snow. It doesn't belong here, does it? No, it was built by the Volca. It's where Avon and I will undo this. What is that enormous dome laying behind it? A fallen sun. And when do you plan to explain any of this? There may come a point when I have little choice. That point is not now. It will not be a short conversation or a happy one. Ivor, speaking of unhappy things, I'm sorry that we had no time to save your eye when Bolverk struck. I fear there's no restoring it now. It's not the first time I've lost something. Though they do not say it, I can sense the ravens admire you greatly, as does Vulcan. I'm afraid there's something else you should know. As we fell, I could feel a change in harboring. God, I can't see the ceiling. There's no ceiling. We're inside the world. Did it always look this dead? No, this place used to be full of life. I'm not sure we have enough time. The caravan moves slowly, taking in the strangeness of the place. What did it look like before the darkness, you wonder? Focus stumbles for the third time in as many minutes. He furiously boots a stone into orbit and chases it with a squall of curses. What is this crap? Are we still falling? He even shakes his head. You aren't used to being here. It will pass. Pass my foot up your ass, Foka mutters, just loud enough to hear. Ignore the bickering. Everyone seems a bit testy. Others complain of dizziness and nausea, and swear the ground is rotating until you're forced to stop. Spar solicits for a new hat. Walk it off, milkmaids. Parrots curse and grouse. Wonder who made you king, but they tough it out. To their credit. Eventually the feeling does pass, even if their bad mood doesn't. We don't have that much time. Hello. Or are you talking to me? Damn it, every time. I need a better introduction. Ditch continues as you walk, stumbling over his own awkwardness as he goes. Anyway, listen, this is going to sound weird, but I'm going a bit loopy, cooped up with these people. I can see that. And everyone keeps threatening me with death if I don't leave them alone. Join the Ravens, I thought. Why not? Where else would be safer? Look at this. This is the least safe place. Yes. I know I'm supposed to be the quiet guy, right? Everyone thinks I'm sneaky. Well, look, I'm only sneaky because nobody notices me. Does it ever get to you, being ignored all the time? No, that doesn't. I get chatty when I'm nervous. I hate this place. I hate being stuck in this bubble, like a fish. Fish don't get stuck in bubble. Fish continues babbling at you while you walk. Isn't a ditch about his childhood? I knew something was up the first time I saw something. It was fruit. Like a whole basket of fruit in the basket. That's the only reason anyone noticed. A ton of fruit was suddenly gone. Until the fruit monger shouts for guards. Fruit monger. Whatever. Anyway, the guard walks right past me. He bumps into my shoulder. He doesn't even turn around. His car's running all around me, stopping other people. Never even look at me. And I'm holding this basket of fruit. I mean, it's kind of insulting, to be honest. Is it my face? Do I look like a leper or something? But now I'm wondering what else I could get away with. Taking jewelry, sleeping in the King's Keep, murder. Turns out I've gotten away with a lot of murder. Let's talk about his interests. By the gods, 15 years now, if you count my stint in regional theater. Hard getting work in theater, always in the background, right? No surprise. I did a lot of carpentry for them, actually. Lots of furniture. The secret is you rub vinegar into the wood. That was about when I just gave them a start working for myself. The only honest money I ever made was selling a song I wrote about chicken. Let's hear about his travels. Killed that guy later. Hunted him down and stabbed him in the face. Nobody called me backflips since, but now I'm stuck on a ship months out to sea, right? Lots of vile stuff happening out on those ships, I can tell you. Debauchery. Made me think twice about going completely nude when we stopped at those hot springs. I still did, but you know what I'm saying. And I get the feeling they think I'm creepy, if they even notice at all. But anyway, now she's in a panic to get all the goods back in her pen. Everybody's looking. Then her husband starts screaming at me, "Freak! Big nose freak!" Maybe we should keep it down. That's rough, you know. You ever had someone screaming freak at you? Freak! Last chat echoes noticeably. Shortly after, you spot movement. Ravens curse Stitch as they draw their weapons. How is this my fault? We're glowing like the freaking sun festival down here. Stop shouting, Ditch. Alright. Even while he's wounded, I'd rather have Kiwi. He can level up Castaway, though. Oathmaker. The Foolish. Forsaken. The Whisper. Twiceborn. I like the Whisper. Much less aggro, +1 movement. Cool. And 2 points available. What is your artery strike? 24%. Actually, what item are you using? Ooh, +3 all talents. Yeah. So let's give you a chance to regen armor and a chance to dodge. Yeah. Can we do one more of these? We cannot. That's a bummer. What about Holy? We cannot. What about Kiwi? Kiwi is at max. We could level him up though. Give him some more talents. That might actually not be the worst idea. Like dodge and divert. We have enough like +3 talents that I feel like we could give it to Kiwi. The Sculptor's Tools is very good. Alright, Ditch. You gonna get these gloves. Yeah. Alright. TV should be for towards the front. Ditch is kind of a support unit. With these weird holes. I feel like we do want Avon just so like we can recover armor. Because that is something he is very good at. Oh boy. Nice going, Ditch. This is my fault. Oh, we can't move Ivor or Ditch. So you want to move Ivan and Castaway. You are our priority target. I was hoping you wouldn't move. That should work. That did not end up working. Well, I hate that. I also don't like how much attack you have. So let's do something about it. Might not have much of a choice though. Or control stones. So funny. I got just the thing for this. Back up. Hey there, big guy. Thank you, robust. stop that. Snap out of you. Get him, Castaway. Finish him off, Kiwi. Yeah. Respite. Okay. If we're fighting a lot of dredge, I think having you in there would be greatly beneficial. As well as maybe a couple more. Who's maybe not looking so hot? Yeah, let's get Alfred in there to heal. You can trade out Ditch for someone who's maybe a little bit better reinforcements-wise. Enemies are going to come from behind and the other side. Ew. tighten straps. Hello there. See, that was exactly what I didn't need. Interesting. Thank you, Denver. What's that? Hey Barry, you can get dredge units in 3. Also, thanks to the follow, Mistaken Miracles. Didn't even know you're... Let's see. We need to get Alfred to heal him. So much for that. He's diseased, so we're gonna keep him up. Him, however, we need to hurt. Because Krumer hits like a train. Umbrage, or Rupture. When the dredge explode, doing strength damage while adjacent to them. I don't remember what the threshold is. But we can check now. Rupture. 10 strength or less. So that would actually be everyone except for this one. It might kill everyone. Every one of our allies. See what happens. God, it's gonna affect. Kibito! Back to apostate, they're gonna explode, which is... Whoa! Whoa! was awesome! Ghost's necklace. A simple necklace that reminds you of the determined strength of the farmer. Oh, didn't get to read. I like you, Apostate. And like everyone was injured. We're gonna keep Apostate with us a little bit more, just because she seems to be very effective at dealing with lots of enemy dredge by making them fucking explode. You can't afford to keep getting into battles like this, and you all know it. As you clean your axe, you notice the Raven's kicking the crap out of something, which turns out to be Ditch. Between bloody coughs, he swears to keep his mouth shut for a while, and that seems to make everyone a little happier. Our morale is surprisingly high. Across colossal cliffs, you spy countless pockets carved in the stone. Those are the sculptors' homes, Alfred points out. The massive webs of stairs and chambers must have been a beehive of activity before the dredge fled from the darkness. Don't move, Alfred says, pressing her back to the stone. The ravens do the same. Beyond the monolith floats an immense creature with all tentacles and eyes, swimming in the air. What in the depths is that? You whisper. A victim, Alfred says accusingly, aimed at the Volca. You've heard of enormous monsters crawling from deep within the earth, but this one has been twisted horrifically by the darkness. Ravens worry that the light will draw its attention, even from this distance. Let's run for it. We don't have time to play it safe, you order, and the caravan breaks into a sprint. It's not long before you realize that it hasn't responded to you at all. You're not sure it's even capable of doing so in its broken condition. Hopefully, your luck holds out. But, hey Barry, how's life and stuff? Jeez. 40 renown. We pretty much have to, like, go for a death march because we are running out of time. The caravan enters a field of tall grass, or as Avon tells you, something more akin to seaweed. You wouldn't call it that anymore. The grass blades are now ebony, razor-edged corkscrews that bite at your skin, pulled waist high, going as far as the eye can see. They break easily enough, Velgard says, shattering a cluster with a loud smack from his shield. Yeah, and the sound will bring everything that isn't already looking our direction, replies Oli, rubbing a stinging cut on his arm. You've got a long way to go, you say. Let's come to some agreement here. Let's just tough it out. No slowing down, you say. Going's painful and miserable. When the grass finally begins to thin, you notice the rest are sporting dozens of fresh, paper-thin lacerations. The bulk can do their best to ease the pain. I don't like these things that waste my time, because we don't have a whole lot of time to use. To waste. We started with about 19 days. The ground begins to crinkle softly beneath your feet. Others notice it too. Juno hums a soft lullaby, and a nebula of lights drift from her staff like campfire embers, reflected off the plane of tinted glass that sprawls out ahead in every direction. They should. Nice, says Avent. Or it once was. I can't be sure what the darkness has done to it. Unlike the jagged shale you've trampled so far, it lays in geometric patterns of flat plains, some hanging curiously into the air. Bogard stares a short slide into it, saying, "Seems solid enough." Start on single file. One good mistake deserves another, mutters Oli. One, replies Spar, sliding onto the ice. It withstands their weight, as well as their skepticism. Step lightly. The ice may hold, but let's not test it. I swear something beneath us is moving. It was an ocean. Surely there are many things still here, some bigger than others. And maybe we should keep quiet. Or serpent. Oh hey, long time no see, bud. You're not looking so hot anymore. Juno grips her staff tightly, hands trembling. You've never seen that. She speaks low, over her shoulder, but you hear it clear as a bell. No matter what happens now, protect Avent. Oh, jeez. What about you? There is no saving me. The serpent speaks. You don't understand its word, but you get the tone. Juno shouts back, and you understand her perfectly well. You failed again and again. You won't succeed this time. The serpent rears up as it responds, until only wildly coiled loops of ragged, monstrous scales can be seen in the light. It means to shatter the ice. Go! The serpent strikes like a whip, snapping up Juno between his jaws and slams its head into the ice, wildly unconcerned for itself. Juno somehow weaves patterns with broken arms. The ice beneath you bucks. Suddenly it occurs to you that Juno has taken control of something deep beneath your feet, and it's approaching fast. Go, she screams out once more. Avent freezes. You throw him over your shoulder and run, just as the ice groans and splinters from another impact, snapping like bear traps. Ravens scatter in terror. Jesus. God, it's the ash. I can't see a damn thing. Just keep going. Well, thank you. I appreciate you coming out. Even though I have a sneaking suspicion, I know who it is there. Is everyone here? You shout. Ravens rub soot from their faces and cough from their hands. Thick black dust haunts the air, kicked up by the Leviathan's thrashing. I can see her! Avent shouts. A globe of light detaches from the convulsing silhouette of the serpent, blazing through the air and crashing like a meteor far in the distance. Avent darts ahead with his own light. The rest follow. You crawl through curtains of dust, suddenly dark as a moonless night. Juno's light dims and winks out. Hurry! Shouts Avent. Soon you admit it's impossible to know if you're heading in the right direction anymore. Avent begins to panic. Alright. I think our only... Let's do the smart thing. Calm down, think logically. Sweep the area, leaving markings as guideposts. It's frustratingly slow. Hold! Oli puffs after a long silence. Shapes ahead shamble towards you. Oh boy. It's a fight. Everyone's injured. But I think having apostate's probably gonna... Did you get out of here? You know what? Apostate. You know what? You deserve a title. Death's Messenger. Oathmaker. The Foolish. Forsaken. Twiceborn. I like that one. Can we do one more? We can. Cover from KO with 4 armor, strength, and will. Alright. So, what are we giving you? I like Titan straps. Everyone likes Titan straps, but divert, also good. How much dodge? Item rank +3. Oh, we got item rank +3. Oh no, it's only for exertion. That's probably good. Having a 30% chance to avoid any attacks, strength-wise. Alright, you're ready. But now we know the secret. Basically, same strat as before, just in the end, have everyone explode. I see something. I think we found her. We're not the only ones. Epistate is not a frontliner. These two, however, are backliner, backliner, very far backliner, and you're somewhere in the middle. Actually, hold on. Kiwi, we need to take the Stone Singer out ASAP. See, that is exactly what I don't want you to do. You can have Epistate start the explosion, or you can have Epistate just get this kill. I think, honestly, both work. Nicely done, Oli. How come you get to act twice? David, you can finish them off with Arc Lightning. Your actual Arc Lightning. Zap, zap. Stop that. Had just about enough of you jerks. Enjoy my bomb. Alright, that's one. Alright. Got a few units. Prepare to explode, bitches. Holy no. It's gonna go after Avens. Nicely done! So, Apple State is the best, because she makes all the bad guys explode. And he's next, and he's gonna go after... Ah, jeez. Excuse you. I didn't say you could live. Apple State, get him! Not gonna go over easy. Yep. I know. But enough is enough. Oh, we just lost our two biggest kind of main threats, although Apple State is something else. Who could we get in there? Alright, we need defense. 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 Where's Alfred? We want Alfred for the healings. And then Kruger. How's that holding up? Everyone's holding up surprisingly well, but we are surrounded. Ready. I hate that the enemies go first. Ivor's strongest there is. That is a stone singer. Nice job, Velgard. needs is the healings. Nobody right now. Nobody yet. No. 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 Can we get all of these guys down to under 10 quickly? Probably not. We can certainly try, though. Like, he's done. He's gonna explode. Don't like that stone singer. As well, I probably shouldn't. Oh, not enough wheel. Bloody flail. Just needs to deal at least. There we go. And now we're gonna have Apostate start the burst. Y'all gonna explode. Honestly, we could use Krumer to have them explode early with Forge Ahead, which is admittedly fairly tempting. The combos! I didn't even know the combos existed. I don't care. Welcome to the solution. There goes Foca. Just need to deal 1 wound damage. There we go. Oh, we used it to get over here. Suck it, jerks. I've got Apostate. I can make every one of you explode.